We've got the all-seeing eye. We've got the chill hop in the background. And we are on Instagram. They changed the setup a little bit. I also had to do a couple of other things. So, all right, we're started. We're on Instagram. What else are we on? We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and my all-time favorite, Twitter. So let's go to X Pro and see what's going on. Or we can go to Facebook for a little bit if we want. Maybe we'll go to Facebook, switch it up a bit. Just switch it up for a sec. Okay, here we go. So Bill Belichick, for some reason, is having a rough time finding employment. And it could be because he's a bit of a grumpy soul. And it also could be because he is, guess what? 72 years old, I believe. So we'll have to see how that goes. Now, these are some of the amazing coaches that have spawned from the Sean McVay's coaching tree. Matt LaFleur, which we all recognize from Green Bay. Zach Taylor. Brandon Staley, which didn't work out. Kevin O'Connell, who had a rough year. And Raheem Morris, who just got a job, I believe, with the Falcons. I believe that's correct. And they didn't choose Bill Belichick. So, a lot of jobs out there right now. I'll tell you though, any team would be very lucky to have Sean. Brilliant man. I think he's one of the greatest coaches of all time, myself. One of the very best. Okay, so we've got, let's have a look here. We got Big Daddy Love. 240 joined. Hello, there's an old friend from work. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Hope all is going well in your world. What are you currently grateful for this morning? Why don't we do that? We used to ask that sometimes in the elevator. What right now is currently working in your life and what needs improvement? That's all I got to say. But Big Daddy Love, I know from TikTok. You don't stop, right? Okay, so let's have a quick look here at Facebook and see what else we have here. Oh, I like this. So Tyreek Hill, I just realized the other day, is now divorced. I don't even think he was married 3 or 4 months. I think he's got issues. I think he's a handful. And Lamar Jackson, we all know how he's doing. I'm 90% sure he's the MVP. CD Lamb started off great, had a wonderful year. Unfortunately, the Cowboys kind of went flat. Christian McCaffrey, well, still the script needs to be written. He could have 2 more games. So we'll have to see. Dak Prescott, not till next year now. Are we going to know what's going to happen there, unfortunately. The Cowboys did a big belly flop. And I really thought they were going to win at least 1 more game than they did. I was hoping that this was the year that the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, were going to somehow get past Patrick Mahomes and the crew. And it didn't happen. And I've been saying for a while that Josh Allen needs probably to switch teams. Because I don't think they're going to get the chemistry there that they need. Now, would they ever let go of him? I doubt it. I doubt they would let go of him. Joe Flacco, what a wonderful year he had. What a wonderful story. Baker Mayfield, I would say that was quite the surprise on how he did this year. I did not expect that from him. Matthew Stafford, I thought he would do okay. Tua, I thought would do okay, but I didn't think he would. I think they imploded Miami, unfortunately. And I really thought that LA was going to get past Detroit. And it just goes to show you that I underestimated how good Detroit is and how many weapons they have. So we'll have to see. Wouldn't that be something if Detroit beats the 49ers this year? That would be mind-blowing. I don't know if that's going to happen. This was interesting, too. Yeah. Vic Fangio is back. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't know what they're going to do with Tua. They may have to look elsewhere. I wouldn't be shocked if they gave him one more year. This, I thought, besides the injuries, was one of the most exciting players in the NFL this year. Unbelievable. Mind-blowing progress. You couldn't ask for a better running back. He's just, I think, a little brittle and injury prone. But if he gets a step on you, you're done. Unbelievable. Devon blew my mind this year. Yeah, you know what? Waddle wasn't a shambles either, right? At 1926, most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of his career. That's pretty impressive, to say the least, right? We'll have to see how he goes. They are something like $56 million over cap. So it'll be interesting to know how that'll end up. Oh, that's nice. Happy birthday, Eric. Well, this is interesting. Do you think there's a chance that they would unload Tyreek Hill just to, loosen up some money? Is that possible? Yeah, this is interesting. I think that's a good fit. Many people don't think it's a good fit, but I think that'll work out. Some of these people are not very kind. This is what it says here. He runs his own defense and barely blitzes. Good luck, Eagles. I think he'll do well there. And I think the bar is so low right now. That's the best time to come in, right? Like, Philly, unfortunately, absolutely imploded. And I agree with this here. It says, it appears this is where he wanted to be all along. Good luck to him. And I think he gave his word that he would try it with the Dolphins. But really, his heart was in Philly. We've got other people here saying, good luck, coach. So only one really semi-negative comment here, which I like. And if we can all choose to be a little more positive, wouldn't that be awesome? We have enough negativity in the world. We don't need more of it, do we? Really? No, I don't think so. All right, we are going to check out my all-time favorite right here. Actually, let's look at, okay, it looks like we're good there. Okay, just took a little peek on something else. Busta Rhymes, I'm seeing right in front of me here. This is funny. Now, let's have a quick look here. All right. Why don't we do some of the notifications today? All right, let's look here. Is it inside there? We'll go there. Yep. Click that. Click this. Good. I thought I was lost in Never Never Land. Have you ever done that with Restream? Not a fun feeling. Not at all. Detroit. Is Detroit going to do it? I have a really bizarre feeling that people are underestimating Detroit, including myself. Now, Patrick Mahomes could go on fire and take it. And Lamar has to prove himself this year. This is the time, right? This is the time. You know, you only get these opportunities once in a blue moon, so make the most of them. I would pray that it happens to go well for them. Oh, good, I'll put it right here. Perfect. I got a little lucky there, folks. This guy doesn't look too happy. All right. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I can see it here. All right, unless let's do the notifications this morning. All right. Witch Husband, thank you for the Fabulous Friday shoutouts. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for being such a supportive person over the years. This individual constantly. Look at that. Woman of the Year 2022. Good for her. Nobody posts more than she does. I mean, nobody. It's crazy. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh, I could handle that right now. Oh, I could handle a couple days of that. Yes, and millions of dollars in my bank as well. That would be nice, but... How do you guys think Jordan Love did this year with the Green Bay Packers? I would love to know in the future what you think about that. And how bright is his future? Is Zay Flowers going to be able to step up for Baltimore this coming Sunday? Is he going to be able to be the difference maker? And how dangerous are the Baltimore Ravens going to be? I don't know. I think we're in for a really tight game. I think it's going to be physical. I think it's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. I think it's going to be driven by the two quarterbacks. I feel so badly for Philly. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they derailed. I feel bad for the Cowboys. They really thought it was going to be this year. It just didn't happen. And how do you rebuild from that? I know they won 12 games, and I think that's awesome. But do you have to do radical changes and maybe start building again to build something better? Is it even possible with such a shortage of quarterbacks? I don't know. I would love to know what you think. All right. Why don't we read a couple quotes? We haven't done any quotes. Highly sensitive people feel everything at a much deeper level. We don't just experience your surface level feelings. We also sense your energy shifts, intentions, judgments, lies, and truths. Her stuff always has a little bit of edge. And I like that. Speak less and you will learn more. Ooh, that one's good. I like that one. Very hard to do. I think you can do far better listening. You know, giving people enough rope, right? To figure their true intentions. Let's see here. Oh, that's a beautiful photo. Blog Toronto. All right. I just saw that. Johnny Brown. This is interesting. A lot of porn is the worst drug for young men. Oh wow. Oh, here we go. Inner practitioner. He's got it looks like a MySpace. I always call it MySpace. Twitter Space. MySpace was, what was that? Was that 12, 14 years ago? That was the end all do all? Name something women do better than men. That's interesting. I think women in general have better compassion than men. I think they're more sensitive. And there are a lot of very loyal women too. You are so hard on yourself. Take a moment, sit back, marvel at your life, at the grief that softened you, at the heartache that wizened you, at the suffering that strengthened you. Despite everything, you still grow. Be proud of this. I love that. Okay. That one's good. You know what? I really like that one. I am going to bookmark that one. And that's Carly. Carly has beautiful posts consistently all the time. And great person. Only people will express free time get offended. Others are simply too busy to bother. See, ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that magnificent? That is incredible. A little gaudy. I don't think I want my living room to look like that. But you got to marvel at the... that must have took some time. That must have took some time. No borders, no nations. Okay. Blockbuster. Oh my God. Wow. Do you remember these days, guys? You go in, pick a couple videos. It wasn't cheap. People spent a lot of money renting videos. The value you get now with streaming is far better than this. And it's way better on the environment. I don't think it's good for the humans, though, if we're watching too much content, right? It can be kind of crazy. All right, let's quickly just check there. And we'll go to Facebook. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. I'm going to go to Facebook here for a second and check if I am set up correctly. I don't think I am. I find navigating in the Facebook a little bit, or some people call it Bookface, a little more difficult. Okay, I'm going to go to my profile, then other sites. Okay, there I see myself. And Michael Joseph Murray, thank you, liked it, I appreciate it. Now, I have to go into settings. And I have to put, what's it say here? Edit audience. And I'll go to public. And I'll add something here. Okay. This music's nice. Choose to be kind today on this glorious Friday morning. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. And that took no time at all. Like 0 time to come up. Yeah. I love it. That's amazing. Now, Twitter, certain days is far better than others. I don't know why. I love this piece of art. And you can see here, this is mostly my lives. What's this? This must have been something I reposted. That's an oldie. Now, if you're going to be on Instagram, you have to be on portrait, not landscape. It will not work out properly. It will not be a fun outing for you at all. All right. Let's see here. Oh my God, how far behind is it there? It is currently on my Instagram. I'd say about a minute behind. I wonder if that's for their safety in some ways, if it gets kind of out of control. Interesting. All right. Let's go to Pro. Let's click it here. And see. You know what? I want to go to Facebook too. Let's do that for a second here. Let's see. They have some of the coolest lists on Facebook. I like this one. Click it again. There we go. Isn't that awesome? I would love one of those patches. Anybody wants to send me one, go for it. All right. If we can, let's quickly find the notifications from today. I have to also do some shout outs. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorites right here. If we could spread love as quickly as we spread hate and negativity, what an amazing world we would live in. And it's so true. If we could just choose to be kind to one another. I personally would love that. Let's see how this camera's working today. Let's give it a whirl. So you can have an extended camera here. You know, a lot of it is you've got to remember all the steps, and the steps are pretty crazy. So let's hit here. Yeah, it's like super, like you can barely see me. Yeah, it's too bright. It's way too bright. I'm gonna pass on that. I look like the shadow man. But if you do it like this, yeah, you kind of see the other. I'm gonna pass on that. I can add it though, and use it if I want to later. All right, we are going to check Pro here. Let's go to Pro. I think I'm in Pro, aren't I? Yeah, I'm in Pro. All right, NFL notifications. Oh, it looks like did they print something new today? Let's check together. I don't know. What's the date on this? It's a couple days ago. Let's repost. Okay. I just lost my music. I wonder why. Oh no, there it is. There was like a gap. There's never a gap, which is so weird. Here's a great person to follow on a Friday. Right here. I'm going to today, first and foremost, catch up on some of my household duties. But I'm also going to try to support a couple of the people I know on Twitter Spaces, not my Spaces. That would be awesome. All right, let's go here. Here's another person who I've been following for a while. They have a huge network. There's Carl. Good morning, Carl. Let's take a moment. Host Carl here. Thank you, Carl, for all that you do. I help people stand out using their voice. I like that. It's simple. And then we have Rose, Women to Follow. There she is. She's a great speaker, too. And then someone I just kind of know recently, Nadine, Right From My Gut. I like that. And then we have Maria. And there's Maria. Good morning, Maria. Thank you for all that you do. And we have Simone. And Simone is quite the artist now on Twitter Spaces. What if today we were just grateful for everything? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. You could seat a few people there, couldn't you? Go for a nice long nap. Hello, homie. Content, that's why I followed you. I would love to make friends. If you wish, kindly chat on Discord. Oh, well, thank you. Here, I'll put this up for you. There you go. It looks like they're supporting their Discord. Hopefully it's nothing spammy. Don't really know that person, but I appreciate you being here. That's from Twitch. Twitch, I'm always a little leery, but there are really kind people on Twitch. It is a format, though, I have not quite figured out yet. The other one I really want to get connected, and I keep talking about it but not doing it, is TikTok. And TikTok has to get going here. Is anybody voting for Kansas City, the Chiefs? Is anybody voting for the Ravens? Is anybody voting for the 49ers? You know, San Fran. Is anybody voting for the Lions? Well, I know they're voting for the Lions in my area because they've been waiting a very, very long time. It's crazy. And it was, I'm going to see if I can find one of my old quotes here. I haven't read for a while. We did some here. People, you know, yeah, this is weird. He's not the happiest guy by any stretch of imagination. Jared Goff, we'll have to see how he ends up doing. I hope he does phenomenal. This is a cool clip, this one here. We should watch this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill the music for a moment. And we'll see how well we see this.
Jared Goff! 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 Jared Goff!
Now, he is known as being more of a mild-mannered guy and calm. He's not a guy that's usually wild. So it was interesting to see that side of him. I find that very fun. This is gorgeous, too. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate you and your light and what you're shining. Hopefully I'll be on later. I would love to know who you're rooting for and who you hope will win the Super Bowl. I have no idea. I really don't. And I hope it all works out for everyone.